Hey, what's up, adventurers? Thanks for joining us. Today we're exploring this home built in 1900, and it's sure a bittersweet one. You see, my parents bought this place in 1982, and I lived here along with my siblings. My high school graduation was in 85, and I moved out later that fall. Both parents have passed away, and the house has fallen into disrepair as well as abuse over the years. The last tenants have moved out, and the place has sat abandoned for the last 4 or 5 years. Mom's clothesline she used daily, spring, summer, and fall. And that kitchen window is just how I remember it, without the break, though. Some of the screen there, still left in the old windows of this old framed-in porch. There used to be an old chest freezer sitting right here outside the front door. Piles of leaves and acorns no one has swept off in years. This is going to fall down soon. And that's sad to see. And the porch swing that used to hang there. Oh, the many visits and much laughter we had on that old porch swing. Well, let's not wait any longer. On into the entryway here. The trash can used to sit there. Washer and dryer there. And then just storage. Check it out. Goop. Hot water heater. Spiders. And they put in a bathroom right here, but this used to be just a closet to store the winter coats. Wonder how well that worked for them. Sink is barely holding on. Oh my, what in the... Coming on into the kitchen here. One of my older brothers installed this wood wall here for my parents. They sure were pleased with that. It was sure fancy back in the day, say early 90s. Well, this is sure depressing to see how they've taken care of the place and how they left it. Old poker set or gambling of some kind. Oh, the dreaded refrigerator. Do we dare try it? We better, huh? Ugh. Nothing in there. Good thing. Whew. It's pretty rank. Getting out of there. Well, Mom had a mushroom-shaped cookie jar she kept up here. It was always full of homemade goodies. That ceiling is starting to peel. There's the stairwell. Look at this old vintage TV here. Looks like it might have had a VCR on it too. Trash. Big old kitchen window. My mom's sewing machine desk used to sit here and she would sew quilts. That stovepipe or vent thing was not there. Look at where they used to have picture frames on the wall. And I remember a microwave stand, a small wood burning stove connected to that chimney. And then the kitchen oven sat next to that, against that wall there. Kept this end of the house pretty warm. And then this bathroom, not sure what happened there. Maybe they had a dog kept in there and he wanted out. Weird. That's not the original tub there or the wall. There used to be a window. And I remember glass shower doors. It was not painted blue, nor was this lighthouse wallpaper up. There was an old medicine cabinet that used to sit there. The floor is sinking a little here. I better get out. One of the cleanest areas of the house so far. I'm not going to go check the toilet like some explorers do. You can imagine what is or isn't in there. We'll go upstairs in a minute. Let's check out the main floor first. And the kitchen table sat over here against this wall. Many cups of coffee, laughter, and memories over Mom's home-cooked meals were had here. And this was the dining room. This yellow paint here, I remember painting that for my mother. I painted the whole room that color. She picked it out, I painted it. She was so pleased. She made me a quilt that I still have to this day. And this old light fixture. There was a wooden shelf that hung on the wall there, where they kept the old landline phone. And the original phone jack is still in the wall. You know, back before cell phones. And again, you can still see some of that yellow paint showing through that they had, at one time, attempted to paint over white. What in the Sam Hill is this? Insulation laid out, but not properly installed. How odd is that? We've got some kind of old Coors Light keg barrel thing here. That's kind of neat. This old window, taped up with plastic, I suppose, to help keep it warm in here. Again, I wonder how well that worked. Gotta love duct tape. You'd have thought they could have washed the walls and ceiling once in a while. Doesn't look like anyone ever did in the years after my parents. But this doorway here was my parents' bedroom. I don't recall the fancy curtain up there. It wasn't too big, but a tiny closet in there. There's some old steins and whatnot. Baseball, it looks like. Old bear, well loved. Heineken. Wow. Okay. I'll go on in here. I don't trust the floor all that much. Native puzzle. Old dresser left behind and an armoire. Guess they didn't need it. I barely get that open. An old bunny bank, I remember those. With the old faux fur on them. I think I had one as a kid full of pennies. Holy buckets. And on into the front room. Again, much of the same. Lots of disrepair. Lots of insulation improperly installed. Somebody meant well, but just never really finished a single project, did they? Or even knew how. Bare ceilings up here. This was such a cozy, warm house to live in. Look at it now. In this area right here, my parents had a wood stove. Kept the rest of the house pretty warm. We got some old papers here. See if we can see the date on them. That is 2015. An old bucket of ash. So they had a stove in here at one point as well. Old lost bouquet of flowers. Kitty candle. And a chair. Some pretty earrings. Just sitting in the chair. Pants like he was coming back for him someday. Well, that window wasn't there. That's more modern than I remember. Stovepipe there. That was not there. And more newer window and door. But let me tell you a story I remember when right here was a wall with a door. And this area here was actually the porch, like a sunroom. And my dad tore that out to make this bigger. We are a very large family. We needed a bigger front room. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. It's weird that that ended up in here, but again, there's a lot of things about this place that's weird. And throughout the house, you just see these old bags full of stuff. That doesn't appear to be trash. Just getting a glance in there. And here's personal things, or maybe it was trash. Yeah. All right, well, let's go on upstairs. Baby body chair. I'm not going to try too much harder to get in there. Computer tower here, desktop computer. And then the stairs. It's funny, I don't remember a door on there, but there could have been. My bedroom was actually up here. And this area right here, that was a pencil sharpener. Sharpened our pencils for school. We've got another one of these old TVs here. We've got some giant cobwebs in the corners here, and as y'all know, I don't like those. Try not to think about them and continue on up. Carpet has been ripped off these stairs. There was, if I remember right, some kind of orange retro 70s carpet here. We've got a hole in there, and that was not there when I lived here. There's all kinds of stuff in there. What do you suppose? They just wanted to make the house bigger, and just another project not done. I'm showing my age here. You know, this closet is original to the house, but I just don't remember it. Wow. My two youngest brothers' bedroom was here.
Nice artwork here. Big box screen TV. You can see why they left that. That would have been heavy. Got some old games and whatnot here. Hot tub time machine. I just don't know about any of that stuff. Red, white, and blue, huh?
In one of my brother's bedrooms.
But it was not red and blue at the time. Look at this old soccer game. Fun. What's in this box? Just more trash. Sure looks like it. Hot Wheels. We got 2003 on that. Okay. Lovely. Tiny chair here. Looks like they might have kept their dogs up here. Weird. I wouldn't think this would be the best place for dogs, or why you'd kennel them. Up here. There's an open window there, and that's where that bird came in. Almost had a heart attack. But, yeah, this was my room, and my bed was over there. And then I shared it with my little sister later on, before I moved out. That's as far as I can get in here. Pretty odd. The way they left things, why they did things, why they didn't do things. And then, the way I feel about spiders, I'm not going in there. That bird keeps trying to come up here. I suppose he has a nest in that closet. If he'd knock it off, I'd get out of here and he can come back up here. Let's go downstairs and film the outside. And then the garage. We'll go see if we can get in there.
No garage door. I know there sure used to be.
Years and years of layered dirt on the floor that the rain had washed in. And snow. Dad's old workbenches. They were not that empty when he had the place. He was quite the mechanic and made a good living at it.
And certainly none of this crap was laying around anywhere.
That phone is off the hook. That's why I can't get a hold of anybody.
And what a shame. This yard was always in immaculate condition.
Got old stereo equipment here. I don't know what that is. An old amp? Not sure. Centric. Box speakers. Vehicles. this old scooter here.
Thanks for joining us, explorers. If you enjoyed this video, click like, share with all your friends, and hit that subscribe button.